since the 143rd GameSpot versus East versus West war. This is May 2014, quite recent, about a year ago. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. This is Dorai. I see him a lot. I recognize that name. What is it? Is it like Junin or something? I don't know. He got an anti-air clap and he comboed to stand strong. That was nice. I mean, clap combos into stand strong even if you don't get an anti-air. So I guess it wasn't that nice. I guess it was quite normal. Oh. Is that the simplified version of that character? Nice. Universal overhead into super. So broke you can't afford to pay his phone bill. I heard some people talking about that. Or I didn't not like that. I heard them saying that Kuroda didn't have a cell phone at all. And that he was like eccentric. He must be like the Chris G of Japan. Not that Chris G doesn't have a cell phone. But sometimes I hear eccentric stories of Chris G. Ooh. That reminds me that Chris G was at the SCR interlude. And he was just there. I pointed that out to my friend who was there with me. I was like, I could just reach out and pull his ponytail if I wanted to. I like watching this Elena player. He's on a lot after, like, as of like 2012, he started showing up to like a ton of these kinds of tournaments. I don't think he was on them that much before that. That was a double perfect. Both of those rounds looked dominant, but like, that was really dominant. Red-haired Elena is best color. I think there's a pink-haired Elena too. There's not a whole lot of color adjustments you can make between the different Elena colors, so they like change your skin tone and hair color. Nice overhead. Elena's dizzy is pretty high. Dizzy output, that is. Daigo played Ken, but he didn't play the game super long. He stopped in like 2005, I think. I mean, I don't know, actually. He might have kept playing. What qualities make a fighting game good for me? Oh, shit, I don't know. I like most fighting games, so I'm not very picky. I like the fighting game to be competitive. And if it has a lot of mechanics I'm used to, then I have an easier time picking it up. Such as like blocking by holding back. Or like being a 2D fighting game. It's not like I don't like 3D fighting games, it's just I'm a lot more used to 2D ones. I like a high ceiling. I like a lot of depth. I like a character that's hard to learn. I like a fighting game that's very unintuitive, but very simple. You know what I mean? He didn't like Third Strike? Interesting. Oh, that could have been whiff punished, I think. Good trade for Elena. SF is my main fighting game, but I'm also a big fan of Mortal Kombat. Yeah, counterintuitive and simple are not mutually exclusive. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of a good example. Fighting games. Nothing about like a 6-button layout suggests anything. You can't just figure out how to like kick your opponent's ass. You know what I mean? At the same time, when you actually learn it, it's pretty simple. Nice. I mean, it's not like intuitive would be good there. Daigo played Vampire Savior too, and Night Warriors. I think there were some other games he played. I think ST was his favorite though. Hate Young Kane. A lot of the fundamentals are still here. Some guy on Punko's stream called me a sellout for doing MK content. I've actually been playing MK longer than I've been playing Street Fighter. Honestly, I make content for games I like, and I like MK. I mean, it's not like I'm letting that guy's opinion like super get to me or anything. Oh yeah, I could play Guilty Gear. I forgot about that one. But just to nullify that opinion, like I'm playing MK, so like I'm making content for MK. Simple as that. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's more intuitive. But Gale, that's like a little subtle jab at me. She called me gay. Nice. Oh, he didn't get full combo. In SF4 he bleeds, which means he can lose. I lose all the time in Street Fighter 4. I don't fight opponents. They're like, it's not like I can't be beaten in Street Fighter 3. It's absolutely not like that at all. It's just that there aren't enough good players that I can fight them with any sort of regularity. The only good player I have regular access to is like Cruz. And appropriately, he often beats me. Nice Hexer. Like, it's not like I'm like superhuman at this game. It's just that like everyone else is bad. Everyone's bad. Everyone's bad at third strike. All the people who were good are like gone. Or have deteriorated over time or just not kept up with the meta. Never learned how to do certain things properly. Yeah, I saw Yatagarasu is coming out pretty soon. I'm gonna hella buy it and I'm gonna hella get into it. This will be a Yatagarasu stream once it actually comes out. I will only do Yatagarasu every day. Wow. People are dumb. Cruz is good. He does well even in offline tournaments. Do you play SF3 often? Not that often anymore. I used to play it a lot. I used to play it all the time. But once again, finding good opponents is now hard. Who do you play? I don't play anyone. I've like only played the game like a few times. I don't own it. I didn't fund it because I was poor. This is gonna do a lot. It's not gonna kill. I think he needs more dizzy. Never mind, he had enough. Odd. He really went for the reset instead of burning the bar. He could have died right there if that was like an EX headbutt or something. Anti-air stand jab, very reliable. If it was parried, he could have jabbed again on reaction. He could have kept on jabbing until one of them worked. Ooh. I don't know who I'd play in Yatagarasu. I really like the look of the guy who's not quite Fei Long. I forget his name. Wow, Makoto looks OP. Yeah, Makoto has a touch of dizzy in this game. It's not actually a touch of dizzy on most on about a little less than half the cast. Urien is one of the characters that's not a touch of dizzy on. She's really not that broken. A lot of other characters have some borderline stupid shit too. You'll notice that even with that touch of dizzy off of her command grab, the Urien still won. Nice. Dang. Nice pressure. That was another character I kind of liked. I like the charged version of the character of the two girls with swords. I think her name was Shima. I liked her a lot. You don't need both bars to do the touch of Dizzy. Or rather, you don't need the touch of Dizzy, you only need one bar. You don't need both bars to do the touch of death. You need to be kind of close. You need to have one in most. Game have I spent the most time in ever? Shit, dude, I don't know. Maybe Phantasy Star Online. Probably Street Fighter. Almost definitely Street Fighter. Probably Street Fighter 4, I guess. Thankfully, the matchmaking system for MKX Online means you can find at least one person that you can play against and just rematch them over and over. The problem is a lot of people don't want to rematch that many times. And also the problem is you have to find at least one person. That could have been kill. Could have killed right there. Oh, EX dash punch. Regular dash punch. Oh, come on. I feel like Headbutt is really good in this matchup. If you get hit by crouch medium kick, that's not too bad. If you get hit by, if she does Karakusa, you beat it. Kiraki. Over years of playing online, I have developed excellent online adjustment skills. Back roundhouse, very nice. Same medium kick. I mean, medium punch. This is gonna... Oh, it missed. Elena's got a weird hitbox. That's a double overhead. Mallet Smash is kind of useless on a grounded opponent, but on an air opponent, it's pretty good. EX Mallet Smash. Far stand roundhouse. It's a nice little counter poke button. Jump in roundhouse. I like Elena's jump in box in this game. Oh, the letter H, my favorite, thanks. That's juggle. Hey, Seth. Nice red berry. That's because whenever you see certain characters in Third Strike, it always whenever a new character comes up, it picks that character stage. I work at Home Depot. I start at 8 o'clock, which means I'm probably gonna bounce at like 7, 7:10, 7, latest 7:30. I like my job. Every day I go in there, it's a little more fun. A food tutorial. We look at pictures of food and talk about where they're from. Do you think I need to play Cody to learn footsies? No. Do I think it could give you a new perspective? Yes. I've complained about this before. The best way to learn how to play a character that you want to play is to play that character. SoundCloud. The code. Is that advertising? Cody's not that easy, really. A lot of people think he's easy just because um, he only has like quarter circles and shit. But actually, between holding zonks and hitting repeated links and the general frame trap nature of his gameplay, it's kind of hard. Cody's kind of a hard character. Also, I usually hear Abel is like pretty good against Cody. Or rather specifically, I think that Cody supposedly has kind of a hard time dealing with step kick. I would never recommend Makoto as being a fucking character to help you learn footsies. Guy, maybe. Nice. Definitely not Cody. I mean, not Makoto. How is Cody... How is Cody to learn is hard for a beginner-ish player to learn? I don't know what you're saying. I don't know if you're asking a question or not. He tried to do meaty parry. He didn't catch the X Tatu though. Oh. Um, Cody is on the surface one of the easier characters, but really he's actually one of the harder ones. He only has the appearance of an easy one. He gets most of his mix-ups off of frame traps, and frame traps are difficult to conceive. Nice. This hurts. Still bad for Rhea though. Still really bad. Uppercut. What's your main? Are you talking about this game or Street Fighter 4? I main Aura in this game and I have no second main. My second best character is like a tenth as good as my Aura. Taint nose. Shit, look at all these letters. This must be you. I've seen him play. Street Fighter 4 I usually play Elena and Ken. Who are coincidentally both third strike characters. I did not choose them like that though. Although, to be honest, I probably did pick them because their appeal is similar to third strike gameplay. Ooh, nice punish. You don't use Remy Super for much, so seeing people who are good at using it are the rare opportunities where you do get to use it. It's kind of neat. Then his crouch is quite low. Yeah, it is Saxer. I got a lot of pocket characters. My gal is probably not even that close to my highest, but it's one of my more used ones. And it's not bad. Monk. My Evil Ryu is my strongest pocket character. But like my Guile and my Kami are okay. And my Adon, I guess. Not really my Adon. Remy's flash kick is kind of dumb looking. He moves up with both feet at once. The way Guile does it, where he lifts one foot then the other, is kind of natural looking. But Remy's just looks like someone just grabbed him by the ankles and hoisted him into the air. I'll just watch the archive. Remy's kind of faggy, but I like him. Actually, Charlie's a Guile clone. Good easy character to learn. Main is Rose. I don't know, Ryu. Ryu and Rose, the skills you develop transfer quite easily between the two. Playing Ryu makes you a decent Rose player. Playing Rose makes you a decent Ryu player. They already confirmed Ryu and Bison. Later, add Kazander. Sagata is more complex than you would think, but the basic level of playing Sagata is quite easy. This matchup is kind of silly, but it's cool. Vanilla Sagata is still really OP, but like, looking back, Vanilla Akuma kind of fucks him up. Guile is not the best character. I mean, like, if you want to have fun with Guile, you could certainly have fun with Guile. But if you're a Rose player looking to branch out, well, if you're looking to branch out, then Guile's fine. But if you want someone who allocates your existing skills well, then Guile is not the best. Although he is good. Using Guile's normals is kind of like using Rose's normals. And I guess throwing fireballs is functionally the same, although it's radically different with Guile. Nice! It's a good combo. Good that he was ready for that. Playing Guile can kind of help your defense. You have to have good defense to play Guile. I mean, he's not the biggest extreme of that. There are characters where you need better defense. Guile still has Flash Kick FADC to help him fucking... So he still has a crutch in defense. There are characters with no crutch. Defensive character, that's the style I like to play. My vote's still on Ryu. You can play Ryu absolutely defensive. But Guile is actually sounding better then. I'm kind of liking Guile now. Honda's defensive, usually. It kind of depends. But he's certainly in no way similar to Rose. That would have been a jump fierce in the corner. That would have gotten lots of damage. Nice. It's kind of a hard parry. Ooh. Shemi's nice. Just trying to get people to pick Honda. I guess that's an honorable goal. Nice! I don't know if that's super auto-corrected or not. It's the target combo that no one ever uses. What if he's not even a Honda player? What if he's like a Ryu player? And like Ryu Honda is like a 6'4". He just like wants to beat up Hondas. What if like Gallon plays Sagat and he's just like every additional Honda is an additional free win? I guess I like Street Fighter 4 Dudley better. I don't know. They have very different appeals. That's a hard question. This is some nice Remy play. I don't get to see a whole lot of good Remy play. Look at how he varies the speed of the fireballs to fuck around with the parry timing. I do like watching Smug play. Dudley is quite exciting. Oh, early flash kick. The Hugo either went for no parry or a late parry. A late parry is what most people do on jump-ins, and it makes more sense than anything else. I don't think they watered down Dudley's character. If anything, he has a lot more, like... Juggling is kind of, like, as complex for him as it is for him in Third Strike. And they gave him grounded links, which he didn't used to have. Now he has, like, a good use for, like, almost every normal. I guess he already had a good use for most of them. No, he was expecting that to be parried. This is good Remy, but his opponents have been, like, kind of vulnerable to fireballs thus far. And here's a cue, right as I say that. Here's a character that gets creamed by fireball spam. The only problem, I've said this before, but the thing about this matchup is, this is TM. Hell yeah. You guys are in for a treat. The thing about this matchup is Remy cannot stop Q from taunting. He just doesn't have the damage output. Q is going to get 3 taunts up at the start of every single match, and there's nothing Remy can do about that. But the thing is, it's still in Remy's favor even after 3 taunts. Yeah, look at that. Even though the stand strong is parried, he's still safe. 30. This is a hard matchup. This is a very hard matchup. Nice! He caught the jump-in parry attempt with a, make him land on the low. At the high level, a lot of people just parry every jump-in. And if they land on a low, they just eat it. Jump jab. Ouch. This is gonna kill. Oh. To get a taunt off and to eat a fireball is a great trade. The way you can tell if Q got a taunt off successfully is the screen shakes. He can get hit out of his taunts and have them not work, but by the time the screen's shaken, the taunt is activated. How many taunts does he have up right now? I saw at least 1. I wasn't counting this round. Nice! That looked like at least 2 taunts, possibly 3. He can win through just spamming fireballs at this point. It's going to be, like, oh, good. Look at that. Look at that. Yes! Yeah! Oh. Whoa, nice fucking reaction. That's the problem. You have, like, a perfect anti-air in this game with standing jab. Close stand jab for most characters. It's not a perfect anti-air because it loses to just jump-ins. But if they do jump-in parry, you can just hit jab until they fucking get hit by the jab. The damage reward is terrible. But the success rate is very high. Whenever you parry mid-air, you get a little bit of upward momentum. Or rather, you stop falling for a few frames. Since you don't actually rise, I don't think. Out turtle is actually my advice for that matchup. Absorb fireballs, throw EX fireballs until you have at least a chip lead on Guile, and then fucking turtle it out. Nice. It's a shame because I actually really wanted to see a lot of TM play, but this Remy is killing it. I don't want it to stop. I want this Remy to sweep everything. Oh, there it goes. RIP the Remy. I'm pretty sure you can EX drill through fireballs, but I don't think even that is good against Guile Sonic Boom. I don't think it punishes in time. So it's pretty much just a matchup of using Reflect to make his fireball suck, which forces him to move in. Well, slide is pretty good too. Yeah, I'm always sad whenever TM doesn't get to play. We got the forward dash, I think. It didn't, but it wasn't a punish for the fireball. Just relying on him hitting button. I think there are too many characters. I know that sounds weird. Especially since the character I really like they didn't add until really late. I feel like none of the characters click with me. Elena's just the closest. Well, if you're asking an advice to help your game, then you should learn to like turtling heavy. That's like an important skill for like a Rose player in a bunch of matchups. There are a lot of matchups with Rose you have to win by being lame. I've said this before, but I find Oro Urian to be fantastically complex and extremely fun. I would play Street Fighter 3 if it was only that one matchup. If those were the only two characters and you couldn't have mirror matches, that was a punish. Maybe the other one was a punish on the fireball. Nice! Nice! Parried the media universal overhead. Got the fucking the stay medium kick link super. MK has a lot of fun characters. Almost every character in MK10 clicks with me. This Remy is super good. This is like a really good Remy. I feel like personality and story are different things. That being said, I don't like almost any Street Fighter character, but I feel like there's very little history for any of them. I think you need a dash there on most of the cast. But it requires charge partitioning. Also, MK characters I find interesting because of their story. MK story is interesting. Variations? I cannot sing enough praise for the variation system. It's fucking awesome. I wish. Oh, we caught the backdash. This kills, I think. Yeah. You need a very small connect with Makoto. You don't even need the command grab of the stand fierce or anything. Remy's dizzy bar is short as shit. It's the shortest dizzy bar in the game. Got Tommy not good. Hard matchup, very hard matchup. It's not like ridiculous, but I think it is like a 3-7, which I guess would probably be ridiculous to you guys. What are we looking at here? I see an Ibuki. There's an Ibuki on the scene. You don't like the strings? I like the strings. I think it makes combos kind of consistent and fun. I love the ease of input in MK. I think that's fantastic. This kills. He didn't kill. I feel like he could have had another Fukiage in the juggle just to get the dizzy. Oh shit! Oh shit! The comeback. I feel like hard combos do more to take away from a fighting game than to add to it sometimes. It kind of depends on the combo. I like combo difficulty as being like, I like when, like, knowing a very specific combo to use for a very specific scenario makes you good at using combos and not just like, can you hit one frame links? As someone who can hit one frame links most of the time, I guess. Interesting. First, third, and fourth hit. You get a smaller juggle when that happens. Whoa. Dang, crouch medium kick is a great tick. Got the combo is death. Tominaga is pretty scary. Tokonachiじゃの. Where are the names at? Did we ever even get the name for the Ibuki? Yes, I'm getting Yata Day 1. Why do Mexicans love KOF? I actually have an answer for that. When there would be arcade machines in Mexico, um, um, the thing about KOF is that it's 3 rounds at minimum and 5 rounds at maximum versus Street Fighter where it's 2 to 3. So basically, you'd be getting a greater number of rounds for the same like quarter. So there was this perception that you would get to play more if you played King of Fighters versus if you played Street Fighter. You were getting more bang for your buck. So like in arcades in Mexico, whenever both games were present, people would tend to play King of Fighters. And then the reason 98 and 02 are the most popular is because they're the best KOF games. And Mexicans, Latin Americans, fucking the people who actually played those games have good fundamentals for those games. Ouch. I mean, there could have been some deal too. I'm not gonna roll that out. Super. Bonk, 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 bonk. The taunt powers up the super, if you're wondering why she taunted. Hugo. Ebara Hugo. Bad you know it. I've never heard anyone say that about Tekken. I know that the bound system was not universally loved, but like, most people I know seem to like Tekken 6. KOF 13 is actually not that complicated at all. Deflect brutalities? Like if there's like a fireball brutality and he like reflects the fireball, he can do the input to like get a brutality on the opponent. That's kind of cool. I can't even think of a fireball that has a brutality. I'm sure there are some. Doesn't like the skull that Quan Chi shoots like have a brutality where it reduces your chest to a skeleton? Jason's not banned in MKX. People like to joke that he's banned because he's new. When a character first comes out, they're usually banned for like the first couple tournaments of the like they're usually banned in tournaments for the first few weeks they're out. Just because it's unfair that like a completely new character can just completely shut down all your training. But Jason's been out long enough that he's tournament legal. Jason was legal at SCR Prelude, but Tanya was illegal because she came out like literally a couple days prior. Why did everyone eat ass edition, Yun? I don't know what you mean by eat. With Street Fighter, there usually isn't like whenever there's a new version of the game, it's usually a little while after like that the tournaments start showing up. It's just that Mortal Kombat characters tend to come out more frequently and more randomly. AE was the worst edition? Maybe. The bar is pretty good. Ooh. Ooh, meat squasher. That didn't kill. EX clap? Nope, just low short. EX clap is 3 parries, which fucks a lot of people up. But you can punish it if you parry it. SRKS? Oh, sure, you can. Gal Sonic Boom was kind of stupid and like super. Ouch. That's a mix-up scenario right there. I think the MC4 is out on... Oh, PS4. I read that as PC for some reason. I have no idea. Didn't get him. Didn't commit to anything. Good little punish, I suppose. Jump back roundhouse on Hugo is pretty good. Instant overhead. Catch attempted SPDs and whatnot. Ooh! Unfortunately, it kills your backwards momentum if he parries it, which means he can just punish you on reaction. Clap. Oh, what the fuck? That was fast. That was actually really fast. Damn, that's a cute face, Treble. You guys see that fucking shakeout? This is Kuni. That was nasty. The fuck super does he think he had? I mean, obviously he did that on purpose. It's just like... He was trying to fish for a whiff punish and punish the whiff punish. Damn, that face is so cute. Oh, that face is cute too. Ooh, little frame trap. Yeah, he didn't even do a low forward. That's the mix-up. If he did a low forward, it would need a low parry in the middle there. That was a nice series of parries. How about this one? Karin is pretty cool as someone who played Alpha 3 a bit. Q could be cool in a game that's not Street Fighter 3. The thing about Q that makes him really interesting is if you treat his taunt like another special move. Definitely from a storyline perspective, he's intriguing. Who's U Evo champ this year? I don't know. Oh yeah, Zhao Hai. I don't know. I think it's gonna be someone Japanese. Maybe this year is Bonchan's year. Nice punish. Kuni's a good player. Yun. We haven't seen one of those like at all today. Gao. I'm already kind of hungry. I'm gonna be absolutely starving by the end of work. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Maybe I'll go down to the hat. Maybe it's gonna be like Tokido or like Daigo. Those are two people I think are. It's likely they'll be in top 8 anyway. I already ate all my Lunchables. I'm gonna go buy more. What the fuck is Vega's weakness? Vega's anti-air is garbage. And also a lot of his moves are kind of gimmicky and can just be beaten with the right counters. Like for example, you can just punish Scarlet Terror on reaction. You can do some air normals and like focus to beat up. Ooh, did he get the link? Should be 3 hits. Hell yeah, he got it. Shen has a good chance. Shen was already doing hella good in Evo, and now he's like quit his job or something to play. Shen has a really good chance. It's over. Kuni won the whole thing. Hold on, there's an exhibition. It's been a while since we've had Daigo win an Evo. I'm ready. Tokido probably has the most natural fighting game talent of any fucking... The most natural fighting game talent of any fucking player. Shen Chang, what about him? You think he's gonna win? I don't think so. I haven't seen him play in a while. What about Nemo, though? That's a cute face, too. I think the space is what really makes it cute. You don't see that juggle very often. It was good for the recorner, but you want to avoid dash punches most of the time. That was a time when you would actually do them. Explain why it isn't balanced? What are you asking? It doesn't have a whole lot of 5/5s. That's why it's not balanced. Because a lot of the matches are advantageous for one character and not another. 6:30 p.m. at my place, actually. I mean, I know about Shen Chang, but I didn't... Shen. X-I-A-N. The power. Is this a P? Kuni's angry, I can see it. Kuni's angry! That was sick. That was good play. Denjin Ryu wa Saikyo Kara desu. Ryu is the strongest. Let's watch this one. This one's only 20 minutes long. Dudley Goki Ryu. Aw. Just going too fast. Let me put a dot. There we go. Yeah, but think about like Shen's poison. He's got counter picks now. He didn't used to have counter picks. He was just the best without counter picks. And now he's got counter picks. That could only mean good things. Matches are pretty fast in this game. Your average match lasts around 2 minutes.